Britain's forgotten car company that almost beat Ford. There was a time when Britain ruled the roads. Back in the 1950s, 60s, and early 70s, British factories produced some of the world's most elegant, refined, and desirable cars. Names like Rolls-Royce, Jaguar, Bentley, Rover, and Daimler represented prestige and craftsmanship. But there was another company, a company that once seemed destined to challenge the biggest names in the industry. A company whose cars were admired by businessmen, politicians, celebrities, and even members of royalty. For a brief moment, many believed it could become Britain's answer to Ford's growing dominance. Today, however, its story has faded from public memory. This is the story of Britain's forgotten car company. And today, we're counting down some of the remarkable luxury cars that helped define its legacy. Let's take a journey back to a Britain filled with polished chrome, walnut dashboards, and quiet confidence. Number 10. Rover P4. Produced from 1949 to 1964 by the Rover Company. The Rover P4 became one of Britain's most respected executive cars. It had a dignified appearance. Its rounded bodywork, upright grille, and comfortable cabin gave it an air of quiet sophistication. Early versions used a 2-liter engine, while later models gained larger 6-cylinder engines for improved performance. People loved the P4 because it felt solid and dependable. It was not flashy, it didn't try to attract attention. Instead, it appealed to doctors, lawyers, and professionals who wanted quality without excess. Some people even called it the auntie's car. Yet beneath its conservative styling was an automobile built with exceptional care. Even decades later, many enthusiasts still admire its timeless charm. Number 9. Rover P5. Produced from 1958 to 1973. If the P4 represented professional success, the P5 represented status. This was a car chosen by senior politicians and government ministers. It was luxurious, spacious, and incredibly comfortable. The design was elegant without being extravagant. Its long body and generous interior made every journey feel important. Under the bonnet sat either 6-cylinder engines or later the famous Rover V8. That V8 transformed the car. It became smoother, quicker, and more refined. The P5 was famously used by British prime ministers. It became a symbol of authority. People liked it because it offered prestige without the intimidating image associated with Rolls-Royce. It felt proudly British, a car designed for people who valued dignity over glamour. Number 8. Daimler Majestic Major. Introduced in 1959, built by Daimler. The Majestic Major was one of Britain's hidden luxury gems. Its styling was restrained, simple lines, large windows, a commanding presence. Yet underneath that elegant exterior was something rather surprising. A powerful V8 engine capable of impressive speeds. At a time when many luxury cars focused solely on comfort, the Daimler offered both refinement and performance. Owners enjoyed smooth rides, quiet cabins, and strong acceleration. It was often compared with much more expensive competitors. Many people considered it an excellent alternative to prestigious imported cars. Today, relatively few survive, but collectors know how special they truly are. Number 7. Jaguar Mark X. Produced from 1961. The Jaguar Mark X was a giant, long, wide, luxurious. It was designed to compete with the finest executive cars in the world. The interior featured polished wood, soft leather seats, and generous space for passengers. Its straight-six engine delivered strong performance, while independent rear suspension improved ride quality. People admired the Mark X because it combined speed with elegance. It looked expensive. It felt expensive. Yet it remained more affordable than many foreign rivals. It demonstrated Britain's ability to produce world-class luxury cars. For many enthusiasts, it remains one of Jaguar's most beautiful creations. Number 6. Rover P6. Produced from 1963 to 1977. The Rover P6 was different. It represented modern thinking. Its styling was more contemporary. Its engineering was innovative. The car featured advanced suspension systems and excellent safety features. Early models used four-cylinder engines, later versions received the Rover V8. That addition made the P6 one of Britain's most respected sporting saloons. People loved its balance. It was comfortable enough for family journeys, yet exciting enough for enthusiastic drivers. It won awards, it earned praise from journalists, and it helped strengthen Rover's reputation as a maker of premium automobiles. At one point, Rover seemed unstoppable. Many believed it could continue expanding for decades. Sadly, history had other plans. Number 5. Daimler Double Six, introduced during the early 1970s. This luxurious machine represented the highest level of British motoring comfort. Powered by Jaguar's famous V12 engine, it delivered remarkable smoothness. The cabin was filled with wood trim and handcrafted details. Passengers traveled in near silence. It was a car designed for long-distance touring. People appreciated its exclusivity. Not everyone owned a Daimler. That made it feel special. It represented an era when British manufacturers still believed craftsmanship mattered more than mass production. Its elegant design remains impressive even today. Number 4. Bentley T-Series, produced from 1965, built by Bentley Motors. At first glance, it looked similar to a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, but the Bentley offered a slightly sportier personality. Its suspension system provided excellent comfort. Its powerful V8 engine delivered effortless performance. People admired the T-Series because it combined prestige with subtlety. It was a luxury car for individuals who preferred understatement. It wasn't designed to impress neighbors. It was built for people who appreciated engineering and tradition. Although sales numbers remained modest, it demonstrated the high standards still present within Britain's luxury car industry. Number 3. Jaguar XJ6, introduced in 1968. For many enthusiasts, this was one of the finest saloons ever produced. Its design was sleek, its proportions were nearly perfect. Inside, drivers enjoyed leather upholstery, walnut veneers, and excellent comfort. The straight-six engine offered impressive performance. The ride quality was smooth and refined. People loved the XJ6 because it seemed to offer everything: luxury, style, performance, and value. It became one of Britain's greatest automotive successes. Number 2. Rover SD1, introduced in 1976. This was Rover's bold attempt to create the executive car of the future. Its styling was dramatic, low, wide, modern. Many people compared it to Italian sports cars. Under the bonnet sat a range of engines, including the well-known V8. The interior was spacious and practical. It offered comfort alongside performance. Journalists praised its appearance. Customers admired its innovation. The SD1 even won European Car of the Year. For a while, it appeared Rover could finally challenge international competitors. Some believed the company might eventually rival Ford across important markets, but quality problems and industrial difficulties hurt its reputation. What could have been a defining success slowly became a missed opportunity. Number 1. Rover P5B Coupe, produced from 1967. This car perfectly represented what Rover stood for: elegant styling, traditional craftsmanship, refinement, and quiet confidence. Its V8 engine provided smooth power. The interior offered exceptional comfort. Everything felt carefully assembled. Many considered it one of Britain's greatest luxury cars. Government officials loved it. Business leaders admired it. Owners appreciated its reliability and understated design. The P5B showed what Rover could achieve at its very best. For decades, Rover had built cars that occupied a unique position. They were prestigious but approachable, luxurious but sensible, exclusive but never intimidating. And that balance made Rover special. In another world, perhaps things could have turned out differently. Perhaps Rover might have expanded further. Perhaps it could have become a genuine rival to companies like Ford. But changing markets, economic struggles, and corporate decisions eventually altered Britain's automotive landscape forever. Today, many of these cars survive only in collections, museums, and cherished garages. Yet they remain important reminders of a remarkable era. An era when Britain built luxury cars with character. Cars designed not only to transport people, but to make every journey memorable. They reflected confidence, craftsmanship, and a belief that quality mattered. Perhaps that is why enthusiasts continue to treasure them today, because these automobiles represent more than engineering. They represent a lost chapter of British history, a time when Britain stood proudly among the world's leading car makers. And while many companies have disappeared, their stories continue to inspire. Their chrome still shines, their engines still rumble, and their legacy still lives on. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Britain's forgotten luxury cars. Which one would you choose for your own garage? Let us know in the comments below, and until next time, keep the memories alive.